Hi guys, another day, another new angle from my messy room. This time I'm wearing makeup that I just put on. Today's video is, and I'm flipping my head so much, I really think it's because I have this little clip in it. I think we should bring back the side ponytail. I think it looks great. 8 tips for conscious movement. So if you don't know what conscious movement is, it's where you take a segment of your day and you're like, hey, I'm going to work out here for X reason. A lot of the times in body negative culture, it's to lose weight. But we don't do that here in Wild Not Famous Land. We are just doing conscious exercise because we want to. Maybe because it makes us feel good. Maybe it's because we're doing something that we like dance or gymnastics or, I don't know, football. Because football players are watching my YouTube channel. Thank you. Basically any type of intentional or conscious movement that you do. Here are 8 tips to do it in a way that is body positive and that is healing and great and just makes you continue to love yourself rather than think that there's something to change. My first tip, and I don't even have to look down to read this here, is recognize that you don't have to exercise. It's actually not really morally imperative for you to exercise. If you're able to move and you're moving to the best of your ability, like sometimes going walking from your car to places or like actively running errands, then you're doing fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay, and that's great. So number 1 is realizing that you don't have to exercise at all. You don't need to. You're doing this by your own will, not by necessity. Number 2 is making sure you're ready. So if you're someone who is in recovery from an eating disorder or in recovery from severe dieting, it might not be the best time in your life to choose conscious movement. You might want to focus on the internal goals of self-love and self-acceptance and have that be your thing. And down the line, add conscious movement into your life, but not do it quite yet. So making sure that you're 100% ready and that you're doing this out of a place of love, not out of a place of trying to change or lose weight, is really, really important, and knowing that you have your right reasons. So when you have your right reasons and you're doing it, maybe you really like the endorphins that exercise gives you and you want it for that reason, or if you just want to move your body and feel like some of this little freedom, then those are great reasons. Just know when you're making a decision out of love versus when you're making a decision out of dislike or even hate. Number 3 is start small. Start out with small movement that's not like the high intensity cardio that you may have been used to when you were stuck in diet culture. A great way to just start out consciously moving is a low intensity yoga class, maybe even a yin yoga or a restorative yoga class. Another form of low intensity exercise can be like dancing, swimming, or walking your dog, or doing great things like that that are just nice on your body. Number 4 is go alone. Like work out without other people all around you. This means not going to a gym. When you go to a gym, you're surrounded by people who may be doing more or less or look differently than you in a way that can be a little bit harmful for your recovery. So working out alone, maybe it's to like an online video of like a gentle yoga flow or just from some exercise that you know you enjoy. Or maybe you just want to do a little dance party to some song that you really like all by yourself. Let that be like your own moment to explore your own body and what feels good for your body. Let it be just you. Just you. Go it alone for a little while. See what it's like to not have the influence of other people around you. Number 5 is making it short. So say you've come a long way on this journey and you want to do some high intensity things. My big focus for when you start adding that, if you're going to start adding that at all into your schedule, is to do it in a way where it doesn't get in the way of anything else that you could be doing with your life. I really like this Tabata app that I have on my phone. It's called Tabata Pro in the Apple Store, in the App Store, and it's just a quick Tabata like timer. I'll set it for a certain amount of time that's not too long, that's not going to get in the way of anything, and then I'll just do my own little workout that I personally love because it doesn't mean that I'm canceling plans or doing this or that. I'm just taking a short period of time out of my day to do an exercise. And that doesn't have to be high intensity. You can take a short amount of your time to do like a gentle flow in yoga or any kind of calm workout. Maybe you really like running. I've never experienced that. I'm not a runner. But maybe you just want to run a mile and that takes you however long. And that's your little short exercise where you're just one and done. You don't have to break off like hours of your day to drive over to a gym or a workout class and then do the whole class for an hour and then drive back. God, I just don't. I don't do that. I think it's helpful not to, because then you're making a firm stance that like exercise is not going to take precedence over your personal achievements and your relationships with those who are close to you. And I think that making it shorter can often have that effect, or at least regularly making it shorter and not spending in the gym every day, because we've all done that and it really does create a messed up thing in our heads. Number 6, and I'll explain why this isn't sooner, is create non-weight focused goals. Why it isn't sooner is not everybody has goals for exercise. I personally don't really, although at times I've been like, I would like to be able to do a pull-up. But if you, for example, want to run a marathon and you know that you're doing that for the right reasons, then creating the goal of running a marathon, that doesn't mean losing weight or eating X amount of calories. It just means, hey, I want to run a marathon, and then honoring that in a body positive, self-care influenced way, not selling your soul for your new non-weight focused goal. I might still have a goal of being able to do a pull-up because, as I mentioned in the last video, I'm very obsessed with true crime, and I feel like if I was kidnapped and they kept me in one of those like Silence of the Lambs holes, which literally is based off of a true story, well, multiple true stories, but one where there was a hole in a basement, I would need to be able to do a pull-up to get out. That's insane, I'm aware, but it's a fitness goal. Number seven is avoid triggering places. I really love working out outside. That can mean anything from going on hikes to just doing a workout outside. I think gyms, personally, even having worked at a gym, are extremely triggering places for, I think they can really mess with your head, and every exercise machine that's out there has like your calories listed and they even ask you for your weight. I just don't like gyms as an environment for body positivity. Maybe someone can create a really body positive gym, like individual, group, class places where you can find like a diverse array of teachers and you can just be in a space where like weight isn't the focus, calories aren't the focus, and the focus is just moving your body in a way that feels great. Also, a kind of unconventional version of that is pole dancing and pole fitness. Those are super accepting places, and I just think they're great. You get to really experience like feeling sexy and fun stuff, so I'm a big fan of that. The 8th and final tip I have is actually one of the hardest out of all of these. Just because this is very, like, possibly not a space that exists for everyone in every single region that they're in, which is find a workout instructor or fitness place that encourages health at every size and that encourages body love. I know if you go on the Cody app, there is a really good yoga series for beginners from Nola Trees, and also I think Jessamine Stanley, I'll put it here, that are like fat positive yoga classes, and I'll keep an eye out for if those exist in any other space than yoga. Those are really, really fantastic, especially for beginners who don't know if they're gonna find a body positive space. Just surrounding yourself by people who accept bodies and realize that you don't have to be thin to be healthy. I think that it's time that our entire country starts accepting that you don't have to be thin to be to be... I think it's time that our entire country realizes that you don't have to be thin to be healthy, but unfortunately that's not the situation that we're all in. There are even larger bodied fitness instructors who haven't quite accepted body positivity for themselves and who are saying, oh, I should lose this weight so that I can be a good example. No, you're a great example at the size you are. So if you're a larger bodied fitness instructor and you're watching this, keep being you. It's so helpful. Alright, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Once again, subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to get up to 100 subscribers so I can find a unique URL. My channel isn't even searchable right now, so it is really important that I can get recognized and can keep spreading this word to more people. Also, if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, follow me out there, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, everything's linked, and it's all at Wild Not Famous. So, still don't have a sign off, but have a great rest of your day, and goodbye!